Good job, young man. Bill her for the clean-out, too. People like her never read the fine print anyway. I stood in the mud, staring at the pile of my own landscaping. 2 years of terraced flower beds. All of it scooped into a dump truck by a crew I never hired. The HOA board president, Roger, stood on the sidewalk with his clipboard. He smiled like he'd won something. "Your drainage system violated the covenant," he said. "We had it removed. Invoice is on your door." I walked over and peeled the notice off my wet front door. $1,100 for the cleanout, plus a fine for unapproved construction. Roger watched me read it, then climbed into his sedan and drove away. What he didn't know was that I spent 22 years as a municipal code enforcement officer. I wrote citations just like that one. I knew the county's stormwater ordinance by heart, and I knew the HOA's own bylaws better than he did. I went inside, dried off, and opened my file cabinet. I pulled the original approval letter for my drainage system, signed by Roger himself 3 years ago. Then I pulled the county's code on stormwater management. Section 14.2 required a permit for any grading that altered drainage patterns by more than 100 square feet. Roger's own house had a new patio poured last summer. I remembered the excavator. I remembered the dirt pile. I drove to the county permit office on Thursday morning. The clerk pulled the records. Roger's patio had no permit. The inspector confirmed it that afternoon. A daily fine of $200, backdated to the day the concrete was poured. That was 14 months ago. I mailed a copy of the violation notice to every homeowner in the association, along with a highlighted copy of the bylaws. Article 7, Section 3. Any board member who exposes the association to county penalties shall be removed by member vote. The special assessment hit everyone's mailbox 9 days later. Roger called me, his voice thin. "Let's be reasonable." "I'm always rational," I said. "You wrote the rules." The meeting hall was packed. 14-1, they voted him out. He sat in the front row, staring at his shoes. The HOA reimbursed my landscaping costs and paid the county fine out of their reserve fund. Roger's patio stayed, but he didn't. So tell me, who really couldn't read the fine print? But the inspector flagged one more thing in the ledger. A demolition charge billed 8 months before mine to a company nobody on the board could name. Want to know whose signature was on that invoice?
$400 for a basketball hoop.
A lien on my house, over a mailbox.
31 years. They tried to take it.
I painted my door. They sent a lawyer, sheriff's office, code enforcement.